Your new home for podcasts and original music.
The Zagnif One Radio Network.
Nick Saban does not play anybody less than he doesn't put anybody less on the field than his very best players.
Bama does what Bama do.
Sorry, I heard a noise. My bad. Somebody just left it on
that Colorado defense is definitely underrated, but they ended up pulling it out late. They have one of the players to watch for, Isaiah Spiller.
Oh, it's better. It's better now. Trust me. Like back in the day, there was at least one murder. So I mean, it's better now.
You realize that you're not doing anything to press your case by getting me to go down there. Nah, man, come on down there. It was only one murder. Yeah, they're only averaging one murder a year.
And shout out to Florida. They're playing them this Saturday. Number 11 ranked Florida playing number 1 Alabama. So I think that's going to be a high scoring game. And
wow. Well played, Colin. Well played. I did not see that was coming. you get a double finger point, one for me and one for Sean. You know, you.
Here we go. Get your popcorn ready.
So what's the big thing?
Hey, gang, you got Mr. Fingers coming to you from Zagnif Central. The 2021 college football regular season is over, and what a weekend it was. There was some shockers, but a lot of things went exactly like we thought they would. Quick review here, just to give you the rundown, just in case you missed any of the action. Number 1, Georgia travels to Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta to take on Georgia Tech. It was no contest. From wire to wire, Georgia had control of the game, 45-0 the final score. Stetson, the mailman, Bennett finishes with 255 yards and 4 touchdowns. True freshman Brock Bauer, 100 yards in receiving and 2 touchdowns to add to the pepper there. Number 2, Ohio State. Wow. All I can say is wow. That's all I can say is wow about that one. Ohio State coming into this game, I think Michigan was a slight favorite, but Ohio State, the dominant team coming into this game. Yeah, not so much. 42-27 was the final score. Jim Harbaugh finally gets the monkey off his back in Ann Arbor in front of a delirious home crowd. The Michigan defense dominated. They just went absolutely crazy. The OSU defense absolutely had no response whatsoever for the problem, and the problem was Hassan Haskins. Hassan Haskins went absolutely crazy. 169 yards, 5 touchdowns, tying a school record for this particular game, this particular series. It's keeping in the tradition of anytime a Michigan running back has over 100 yards rushing, Michigan wins the game, and they got it done today. Harbaugh, like I said, finally exercises the demons, gets them off his back. They will face Iowa in the Big Ten Championship next week after Wisconsin was beaten by the Golden Gophers of Minnesota in Minnesota 23-13 earlier on in the day. Moving on to number 3, Alabama. You all watched the game. Auburn had them on the ropes, and then the fourth quarter rolled around. And Colin, what happened?
Bama does what Bama do.
That is exactly right. Bama did what Bama does. They were held scoreless until the fourth quarter. A field goal and a late touchdown by Bryce Young to who else? John Mechie. As time expired to send it into overtime. It took 4 overtimes to get this thing done. Auburn clearly was outmatched on offense, but we got to give props to TJ Finley. The poor guy was out there hobbled and still making it happen. It took 4 overtimes. And again, Bryce Young to John Mechie for the game.
Bama does what Bama do.
And even though Bama already had cemented their place in the SEC championship, this also further continues their quest for another national championship, which would be 7, I believe. It would be under Big Nick Saban. Oh, wow. That matchup next weekend on the CBS network. number 4 Cincinnati. In Friday night action, they definitely wiped out Eastern Carolina 35-13. They will wind up playing Houston for their conference championship. Houston also trounced UConn today 45-17 in their regular season closer. All righty then. In other action, even though the Pac-12 and the ACC have basically been eliminated from playoff contention, there was still some exciting matchups this weekend in the Pac-12. Number 11 Oregon bounces back from last week's defeat. They beat Oregon State 39-28. They will have a rematch this coming weekend against the Utah Utes.
Did you say Utes?
Yeah, 2 Utes.
What is a Ute?
For the conference title. Thank you so much, Joe Pesci, for the conference title. And Utah handled their business against Colorado today, Friday night. I'm sorry, 28-13. The Utah Utes.
Did you say Utes?
Yeah, 2 Utes.
What is a Ute?
And last but certainly not least, in the ACC, disappointing season for the ACC. They had a preseason Heisman favorite in Sam Howell at University of North Carolina. They also had a preseason Heisman favorite in DJ Uiagalelei. I still can't pronounce that guy's name. I'm sorry, DJ. No disrespect intended. But Clemson did bounce back pretty hard, even though Clemson and North Carolina State handled business. They both had to win their respective games in order to have a shot at still being able to play in the ACC championship, but it was all for naught. Why? Because Wake Forest handled their business as they took Boston College to the woodshed with a 41-10 performance today. And that locked in their date for the ACC championship with number 19 Pitt. Pitt already had confirmed their reservation last week, but they easily took care of Syracuse 31-14. That's all I got for you right now, ladies and gentlemen. There was a lot more action, and we're definitely going to talk some SEC action on Monday. Colin and I are. We hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I know you don't want to go back to work after Sunday, but I guess we got to do what we got to do, or
Bama does what Bama do,
as Colin likes to say. But you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Colin and I will see you on Monday night. You guys take care. This is Mr. Fingers signing off for the weekend from Zagnif Central. You guys be good. Holla. Whoa! Hold on a second. I forgot. There's one game I forgot to talk about. We talked about all the conferences except for the Big 12. And it was only the biggest game on television tonight. The Sooners and the Cowboys duking it out for 4 quarters. Oklahoma showing up and not cringing and folding under pressure. Caleb Williams completely exhausted at the end of the game. All for naught. Unfortunately, the Sooners fall short in their bid for another Big 12 championship this year, falling 37-33 to the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Those guys, man, I know I know it's got to be a great feeling. They are partying in Stillwater tonight. That is absolutely for sure. That is absolutely for sure. So yeah, now that we have gotten everything out of the way, and I haven't forgotten anything. Have we forgotten anything? Are you sure? We good? Don't ask me who I'm looking at. It's late. I'm tired. It's been a long day of me sitting in front of the television watching games. So now that I'm sure that we've gotten everything out of the way, now we are officially signing off for the evening. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Mr. Fingers, and I hope I haven't forgotten anything else. And if I have, I just won't talk about it until Monday when Colin comes on with me. That's it. We'll see you later. Take care. Holla. Stetson Bennett, he had 255 yards. Okay, let's back that up again. And that's I can't read my own handwriting. Thank God this is just a recording. Hey. All right. Hey, gang, it's your guy, Mr. Fingers. Somebody just ring my doorbell. Oh, God, please don't let it be the guy with the mustard. All regular season, whole bunch of surprises, whole bunch of upsets. That's too much. All right, take five. We can get this time. Central, what a crazy weekend. What a way to close out the 2021 regular college. Fourth overtime. We go get this right. Bryce, help me out.
Be sure to like and subscribe for content and more
on your new home for podcasts and independent music
on the Zagnif One Radio Network.